I am Dr.Saradhamani, Associate Professor, Department of History, Nirmala College for Women, Coimbatore. Today I am going to discuss about the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Children. In 1989, world leaders made a historic commitment to the world's children by adopting the UN Convention on the Rights of Children. This convention defines a child as any human being under the age of 18 unless the age of majority is attained earlier under national legislation. The UN General Assembly adopted the convention and opened it for their signature on 20th November 1989. On its 30th anniversary of its Declaration of the Rights of the Child, it came into force on 2nd September 1990. It's most widely ratified human rights treaty in history. All the countries have ratified it with the exception of the USA and Somalia. The Convention on the Rights of Child promotes and protects the well-being of the children and was the first international treaty to integrate the full range of human rights, civil, political, economic, social and cultural into a single document. The four key themes of the Convention on the Rights of the Child are the right of children's survival, to develop to their fullest potential, to protection from abuse, neglect and exploitation, to participate in family, cultural and social life. The four ethical and ideological dimensions to the Convention are non-discrimination, best interest of the child, the right to survival and develop, the views of the child. The structure of the Convention are: the Convention is made up of 54 articles and 2 optional protocols. The optional protocols are on the involvement of children in armed conflict and the sale of children, child prostitution and child pornography. The third protocols on 19th December 2011 communication procedure were approved by the General Assembly. It will allow for individual children to submit complaints regarding violations of their rights. Now we will see the basic rights of the child. Right to develop in an atmosphere of affection and security and protection against all forms of neglect and trafficking. Right to enjoy the benefits of social security including nutrition, housing and medical care. Right to name and nationality. Right to free education. Right to full opportunity for play and recreation. Right to special treatment, education and appropriate care if handicapped. Right to be among the first to receive protection and relief in times of disaster. Right to learn to be useful member of society and to develop in a healthy and normal manner and to condition of freedom and dignity. Right to be brought up in a spirit of understanding, tolerance, friendship among people, peace and universal brotherhood. Right to enjoy these rights regardless of race, color, sex, religion, nation or social origin. Now we will see the legal rights of children and their parents. When the children are too young to care for themselves, parents or their substitutes are required to provide food, clothing, shelter, education and medical care for them. If the children are at risk, such as neglected or abused, other persons such as neighbors, relations and nurses as professional persons are legally mandated to report these problems and to intervene for help. Children who are physically or mentally challenged, state government have established some additional rights for them. Right to have quality medical care, right to equal employment opportunity, right to live a normal setting as possible, right to equal opportunity for education. Children have the right to express their desires when decisions are made about them. When custody of children is followed, the court often appoints separate legal counsel for children. Parents do not have the legal right to withhold the medical care from a child. Children have the right to know who is responsible for their care, including all members of their health and nursing teams. Adolescent has the right to obtain information about and confidential management of birth control measures, pregnancy, abortion, alcohol, drug abuse, and psychiatric problems. In concluding, we can say all children deserve equality despite their differences. They are entitled to all of these rights no matter what race, color, religion, language, ethnicity, gender, or abilities define them. Thank you.